Call the meeting to order. It's now 5:03. Anyone signed for public commentary for the CRA meeting? Again, would anyone like to speak in public commentary section? If not, then we'll move on to the consent agenda. We need the approval of the meeting minutes for the September 11th meeting.
Move to approve.
A second.
A motion was made by Commissioner Perno, seconded by Commissioner Peoples. Any discussion? Would you call the roll, please?
Sure. Commissioner Perno,
Yes.
Commissioner Peoples,
Yes.
Commissioner Warwick,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Vandegrift.
Yes. Moving to new business, we'll now have a discussion and possible approval of the final CRA budget for the fiscal year 24 and 25. Mr. Janke?
Manager Gaynor, would you want to read the resolution first before?
You can go and go over it, and then we'll read it.
Yes, ma'am. So we prepared a proposed budget for the upcoming fiscal year for the Lynn Haven CRA. This budget was prepared with the help of the CRA Advisory Board. And at this point, I actually would like to point out that our newest advisory board member, Mr. David Switzer, is in the audience today. Would like to thank him here publicly for his commitment to the city and offering his help and volunteering in this capacity. The proposed budget has revenues in the amount of $1,114,914. Proposed expenditures are $1,274,187, and we're proposing a transfer from reserve in the amount of $159,272. At this point, I'd be happy to answer any questions. I know we have been talking about some of the projects that we're proposing at the previous meeting. I'd be happy to answer any other questions.
Are there any questions?
I just have one about reserve. How much CRA should spend every dollar, right?
Yes.
What's your reserve? I mean, is that dollars that didn't get spent previous year, or?
I don't know the exact number of the reserves. 700,000. I do know that we will need a significant amount of money for the improvements on Florida and Ohio Avenue.
Okay.
So although we have some reserves right now, those funds will be needed in the very near future.
Thank you. I just wanted to get it out there, so.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the budget for 24-25.
I believe the city manager needs to read the resolution.
Yes, ma'am. Resolution number 2024-0909, a resolution adopting a final budget for the Lynn Haven Community Redevelopment Agency for the fiscal year 2024-2025 and appropriating for the purposes specified redevelopment trust funds in amounts specified for disbursement according to the said budget for the fiscal year 2024-2025.
There's a motion on the floor by Commissioner Perno. We need a second.
I'll second.
So there's a motion by Commissioner Perno, second by Commissioner Peoples. Any discussion? Any comments from the public? Will the city manager please call the roll?
Commissioner Perno,
Yes.
Commissioner Peoples,
Yes.
Commissioner Ward,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Vandergriff.
Yes. Now we're moving to the discussion and possible approval of the goals and objective analysis for the fiscal year 24-25 for the CRA.
So this document is a brand-new document for any CRA, as a matter of fact. CRAs are considered a special district in the state of Florida, and the legislature approved or passed earlier this year some new rules, some new reporting requirements for special districts. One of the requirements is to specify, to outline the goals and objectives of that specific CRA for that specific fiscal year. We had to create a document that outlines these items and also outlines the goals and objectives, and that it also outlines the performance measures of these different goals and objectives for the upcoming fiscal year. So we prepared this document for the Lynn Haven CRA. It has to be approved or posted on or before October 1st, 2024. And then next year, I think it's this December 1st of next year, we actually have to go back, look at our goals and objectives, and our performance measures to see if we actually reach these goals and objectives. So at this point, I would be asking the CRA board for consideration to approve the proposed goals and objectives, or I'd be happy to answer any questions about that.
Are there any questions?
Oh, it looks good.
I'll compliment you on the writing of the objectives.
Thank you, Mayor.
Do I hear a motion?
I'll motion to approve.
Second.
A motion's been made by Commissioner Peoples and seconded by Commissioner Perno. Any further discussion? Any comments from the public? You need to read?
Yes, no, I just need to call the roll.
Why don't you call the roll?
Commissioner Peoples,
Yes.
Commissioner Perno,
Yes.
Commissioner Ward,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Vandergriff.
Yes. This concludes the meeting. What's the time? We're watch. It's a 5:12, meeting adjourned.